Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Meat Puppet, bring you guys another video today. And it seems to be like, hey man, my leg is kind of messed up. Had to go to the doctor. It seems that by sitting too much, it seems I pinched a nerve. Half my body is paralyzed, so I have to do all these videos standing up. So let's see how it goes, because I got an interesting video for you guys. Let's go.
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's
Falcon Punch!
All I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Man makes history by beating, choking a woman on live television. The fact that they just said a man beat a woman, but it's a transgender woman. So that's kind of offensive, right? Transgender mixed martial arts fighter Alana McLaughlin made a successful start to her career by choking out her opponents in the second round last night. Totally normal. Is it totally normal? Wait, there's a video clip here. Damn. She did choke her out. Woo! Oh my god, look at this face.
Call 911 now!
Look at this face. Equality. I like this cool thing that this Harriet Johnson is saying. Every woman you know has taken a longer route. Has doubled back on herself, has pretended to dawdle by a shop window. Well, let me think about it. Do you really think this lady in the MMA actually cared about this weird stuff? She tried to fight like a boss. But suddenly she had to fight supposedly a man that now identifies as a woman. I think certain people are so delusional. I mean, if you believe women are so strong, why don't you go to the ring, do some practice run, and then let's have an opinion, right? Alana McLaughlin transitioned 5 years ago, which means that she lived 33 years of her life as a man. Ugh. Tonight, McLaughlin fought and beat a biological woman. What a shock. This is nonsense, Angel. David Castro, I totally agree. The fact that he transgendered that well, damn, I mean, I can see, hey, she kind of looks, compared to many other that I've seen, she looks good. I mean, good for her, right? I don't mind that. Especially with all that beard and he looks like that. Oh man, look at those lips. Gucci. I mean, look at this photo. I mean, it looks so cool. And look at this woman. She felt so strong between all the women she fought. I'm 6 foot, rah, 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 you know? But now she got beat up, blah. And of course we have to have Fallon Fox. And here with the winner of tonight's fight by rear naked choke. Yeah. So both are transgender. Like Fallon Fox actually knocked out somebody, left them with a concussion fracture skull. And this lady, okay, she won. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't fight, but the fact that you deny something, a guy that's in his 33s, living as a man, as an Army ex-Special Force person. He was a Special Force person, like gangsta, so he knows how to fight, choke people in the Army. And now you're trying to say like, now, those development and all the training did not modify his bones, did not expand his lungs with all the training they have to do to be in the Army. Now, he's the same. He changed, he identified, and suddenly all the future inside are super feminine. His strength is super feminine. Dude, come on, man. I'm not saying that you can't practice what you want. I have a problem with the fact that you deny that you're fighting at the same level as most women that have lived all their life as a woman, and you 33 and you're like, you know what? Hupsy daisy. Now I feel like a woman, so now we're at the same level. That doesn't make any sense, ever. Transgender mixed martial arts fighter Alana McLaughlin made a successful start at her career by choking out her opponent in the second round last night. McLaughlin was a born man and was the first openly transgender MMA athlete competed in US since 2014. Of course, because the last one left the one with a fractured skulls, crack, 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 Mortal Kombat style. And having been rocked by an opponent, Celine Provost, in the first 3 scheduled rounds, McLaughlin fought back the second session to submit Provost by a rear naked choke. Which is one point that people keep making. It's not that these ladies actually beat people usually in like a good move, yeah, like or something weird. No, usually it's like brute strength. You know, have you ever tried to fight the guy and you beat him and the only thing that he uses is maybe his weight as his strength and push you down? It's kind of weird. I'm not a fighter. But most fighters agree like that wasn't like a real fight. That was like just a bear trying to eat a wounded animal. Remember, she identified the 33. So that would mean then maybe around 33 it was kind of official. Did she take hormone before? We don't know. But that's only 5 years. That those 5 years decided that he changed? Even though if he lived like 33 years as a man, that doesn't make any sense. Became just the second transgender woman to compete in the sport, following the footsteps of Fallon Fox, who was cage-side in Miami. Fox already fought twice when she came out as transgender in 2013 and went on to compete on another 4 occasions. McLaughlin has passed a battery of medical tests before the fight, including hormone assessment, but feared her chance to compete has gone when Provo tested positive for COVID-19 in July, resulting in postponing of their original August 6th date. Oh, okay. Before her bout, McLaughlin, and former member of the U.S. Army Special Forces, said, "I want to pick up mantle that Fallon put down." Former U.S. Army Special Forces. Come on, man. Right now, I'm following the footsteps of Fallon's fight because previously I was going to Afghanistan with guns, and that was boring. I want to fight a woman that fights at my level. I'm just another step along the way, and it's my great hope that there's more to follow behind me. Look, man, I keep saying it. If you're gonna brute force a bunch of women, and I've already said it, right now it seems like women's job and women's stuff are gonna get destroyed at this moment, you know? The fact that she choked her out, okay, everybody can do it. It happens a lot of time in MMA. But in my experience, usually in transgender fight, there's always like a weird knockout, fractured skull, or somebody really gets so damaged that they don't want to fight anymore. They even say like, I've never had to fight somebody at that level of such strength. It doesn't make any sense. If you want to see more trans athletes, if you want to see more opportunities for trans kids, yeah, okay. We're going to have to work out a way in those spaces and make it happen. Yes, make it happen. Keep pushing women out of these spaces where they feel comfortable, but suddenly they have to fight up with a man that you can decide is at the same level. No. What do you mean? I don't know. Who would make this normal? I would never. Look, the idea that people keep telling me, yeah, but if you take the hormones, it's approved. I can fight, or bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, and most of the time when people don't get the hormones, what do they say? I will commit suicide. Nobody wants that responsibility on them, so they just let you do what you have to do. There you go. Go fight with a woman. What's gonna happen? A bunch of trans, if there's so many that's gonna suddenly appear, we're gonna have a problem. And you know what's kind of weird that I just found out? Look at this. What does transgender mean? Transgender. Donating or relating to a person whose sense of personality, identity, and gender does not correspond with the birth sex. Do you have any idea what I understand when you say that? What I understand is that anybody that doesn't feel comfortable, a lesbian, a gay person, or anybody, just falls under that category. So the fact that you keep saying that you want any transgender to come fight, it doesn't make any sense. And just somebody random on the side of the line that doesn't fight is going to decide if your hormone is enough for the strength that it's giving you. Is somebody testing all the strength? See how much you can bench? Are you faking it? We don't know if you're faking it. How do we test it out? I'm gonna tell you, one of these days, one of these ladies is gonna end up so bad, and I wonder if any ladies is gonna do something about it. Because all this lovey-dovey thing that we have to have empathy with people and give them understanding, I totally agree. But I also agree that if you have a bunch of transgender people that we cannot calculate your strength correctly, why don't you make a division that you keep fighting transgender people? You're making so many kids transgender anyway, so why shouldn't we just do it? You're sending so many people in prison to women's prison, men, because they're transgender women, right? Well, do it then for everybody. You're gonna mess up all the women. All of them! I'm not even joking. Guys, that doesn't make an ex-special forces soldier. You're gonna let him fight a woman because he feels like a transgender woman? Or no, don't say that. He feels like a woman, but we call it transgender. What? Come on, people. We can't keep doing this. You can't do this. Why? I know, man. McLaughlin asked her mother for gender reassignment from a young age, but having grown up in a religious family, was denied and the pair no longer speak. Oh, that kind of sucks though. About the whole thing, I need to correct two things. First of all, the fact that she fought for America, even though her parents didn't support her, that actually, I mean, hey, kudos to her. Nobody wants to fight for a country that doesn't support them. You know, I do kind of feel bad for her. So, and the fact that they didn't support the transition, I give her that kudos that, hey, everybody needs their point in life and take the L's they need so they can actually reach whatever they reach, because through hardship, you will reach usually what you need, right? But I do find it weird though that she fought somebody that I don't agree she deserves to fight. That's the only thing. It was a very hard battle, as she mentioned, to find somebody that wants to fight to her, to consider it fair or not. So if that person actually decided to do the battle, hey man, well, I can't blame you for that. It's not like she participated, I want to fight you. No, this is the next one. No, it was like, hey man, we got this person and this person wants to fight. Who wants to fight him? And if you said, I want to fight him, hey man, if he beats you up, sorry lady, you choose that. You thought you might get the medal beating her? Hey, you got the challenge you never expected. That's it. She went on to serve her country for 6 years, where she was awarded a Distinguished Service Medal, but was later diagnosed with PTSD. I'm not sure if the PTSD is actually from the family itself or from war. A lot of people that have done some studies actually confirm that the PTSD is always there. The thing is, the fact that you go to the army, it gets amplified humongously, which is kind of interesting. She only started training in MMA earlier this year, having to struggle to find a gym which would welcome her. McLaughlin eventually joined the MMA Masters in Florida before MMA Promotions Combat eventually found an opponent willing to share the cage with her. So it's actually a woman's choice. Well, if you want to see what you can do to prove that you're a strong woman, amen, at least you accepted the fight. So I guess what? I don't really feel bad anymore for the woman. If she wanted to fight him or her, whatever you want to decide, hey man, your own fault. And that's it for the story. I thought it was kind of messed up, if I have to be honest, but hey, if she wanted to go into the ring as a father, 40 years old, that I see this, I'm like, hey man, I'm a responsible old school father, or at least I keep the mentality from my father. If you open your mouth to challenge the woman and you agreed with it, you choose that. I do feel bad for the woman that maybe she thought, maybe I can prove that I can draw the people out, I can be this transgender woman, maybe I will get a medal. But hey man, if you decide to take that decision, then you know what might happen. Your skull might get fractured. But if somebody is choking you, you need to have the strength to go out. And sadly, as a free man, the possibility that once he chokes you that you can go out by using just your normal strength, I'm not sure about that. But hey man, let me know what you guys think. Would you let your son fight a transgender woman, and would you agree with it, or vice versa? Anyway, who knows? Maybe you do believe that it's actually equal. Leave your arguments, your opinion. Remember to like the videos, share, bada beam, bada boom. Hit the bell, and remember below we got the Discord, we got the Facebook. I'm trying to be active, people, but I'm a daddy, I'm a busy, get to spend time with the kids. I need to invest in them. I don't want them to think like daddy is always busy, because then when they grow up, they're gonna say, I'm busy, daddy. Whoa, I almost fell, don't you? My legs are failing me a little, but hey man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace, and take care.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome. Dem vida mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica, e também que sum sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina, Bob di nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking, ainda sa kimi kemen.